counties make up less than 3% of the state's population, but in one county, they are not ready to take unnecessary risks. Here's King 5's Tony Black.
There is still a ban on non-essential travel in place.
Grays Harbor County officials want you to know their ocean beaches are still closed, despite the loosened restrictions on outdoor recreation. Carolyn Holden is the county's public health director.
And most especially from our coastal communities, where we do have a large retirement population, is that they are fearful of people traveling from areas of the state where there is a higher prevalence of disease.
The county has already taken measures to limit access and says that will continue.
We have not won this fight against this virus.
Governor Jay Inslee extended the statewide stay home, stay healthy order to May 31st and announced that the state would reopen in 4 phases. Grays Harbor County is one of 10 counties who Inslee says can apply for earlier reopening of their community. But officials say they're in no rush to do that right now.
We have been extremely fortunate in having identified only 12 cases.
Holden added that their hospitals are prepared to handle new cases of the coronavirus, but don't want to overwhelm their system if visitors came back.
Our timing was lucky, and our first cases did not occur until right before the social restrictions were put into place. So before our local activity could kind of set fire, things were being clamped down.
The Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission announced guidelines Saturday for how the state's parks can be utilized during this first phase. It made a note that the ocean beaches are not included, and they're working with county leaders to determine a timeline. Tony Black, King 5 News.
As we mentioned, the governor has plans to reopen the state in phases. So here are the earliest possible dates that those phases can be enacted. So we got Monday, May 4th. We'll see some outdoor recreation, car sales, and curbside retail pickup begin. May 25th, all outdoor recreation, salons, and restaurants open at half capacity. June 15th, bars and gyms at half capacity and non-essential travel. And then June 6th, gatherings of 50 people or more. And that includes concert venues and sporting events. Again, all these dates are the earliest possible dates that those activities could start and are not set in stone. And for more on each phase, you could text the word phases to 206-448-4545. Well, more than 100 parks will be open on Tuesday. Today, the Washington State Parks and Rec Commission announced the list of parks that will see limited reopenings. They are posted on the agency's website, and be sure to check that list out before you head out, though, because there are some parks that will remain closed, including all Ocean Beach parks and those along the Columbia River Gorge. Protesters rallied at the Oregon State Capitol today, urging the governor to ease up on restrictions. Oregon is under a stay-at-home order with no set date to begin reopening. And Oregonians weren't the only ones rallying today. Anger is boiling over in many places. Here's Aaron McLaughlin.
Tonight, across the country, outrage. Protesters demanding states reopen their economies in Maine, Oregon, and Kentucky.
It's in God's hands what happens to me and my health.
This following Friday's protests. In California, defiance. In Laguna Beach, more protesters after a judge upheld Governor Gavin Newsom's order to close Orange County beaches.
Let us have our state back. Enough.
The move in response to these images from last weekend. Doctors horrified.
You shouldn't be anywhere in those crowds.
In Huntington Beach, signs they're abiding by the governor's order as police kick people out. On Friday, in California's capital, 30 arrests as protesters face off with police. While protesters rail at restrictions, elsewhere the virus is rampant. Inside a county with 30% of New Mexico's infections, a lockdown. No one's allowed in or out of the town of Gallup on governor's orders to slow the spread.
We don't want you to get contaminated. At the same time, if you are contaminated, we don't want you to bring it to us. So they have the main highways blocked, basically to encourage people to not come in.
Residents waiting in line for hours to get into the town.
I am in line right now to get through, so hopefully they let me in. So here we go. So some people had to turn around. They're turning people around.
In New Jersey, the daily death toll exceeded New York 2 days in a row. Even so, this weekend, Jersey's beaches, parks, and golf courses open. Social distancing rules in place.
Definitely had 6 feet of distance.
And in Georgia, The first weekend without a stay-at-home order, Atlanta's most popular park totally packed. While in Massachusetts, the third hardest hit state, 2 state parks had to be closed, the mayor requiring residents there to wear masks in public starting next week. And in New York State, a sign the worst may be over. The Central Park Field Hospital days away from being dismantled. But as the weather warms, worry. 1,000 cops deployed into parks across the city to enforce social distancing.
People are coming out, and we expect people to come out, but we don't want any organized activity. We don't want crowds gathering. We don't want someone barbecuing with their family and friends.
New to